to Bear Rock. Gonna do a little bit of hiking. Beautiful autumn day in the forest. Colors are really starting to come in. I am staying on a campsite that I was kind of turned onto by another YouTuber, but turns out I got some false information and it's really not the site that I thought it was. Nonetheless, it's a nice level site, pretty big. There's a fire ring, which is kind of unusual for a state forest. But yeah, we're making the best out of it. So we'll touch base in a little bit when I get to the hike and the overlook point. Let's see what that's all about. Catch you in a few. We are up at Beartown Rock. This is the overlook area. We'll go up the stairs to the overlook in a second. But just massive, massive boulders. There's the scout troop up here right now. Absolutely gorgeous day. Beautiful fall color.
Nervous about what lies in the bar. Oh gosh, you don't know this way.
These things just go on forever and ever. just to give you an idea of scale. This one is about 2 stories high. These things are the size of a house. And there's trees growing on top of them. Pretty crazy. This tree around the corner here is literally hugging this boulder. I don't know if it's hanging on for dear life or trying to hold the boulder back. Pretty cool find. This is the observation deck. Just the top of a small boulder with some stairs to get up. But the view is pretty spectacular.
That's another way to see it.
Interestingly enough, this would be the last place that I would expect to see sand up here on top of the mountain, but it's definitely sandy soil. So this is the parking area, so you can access this by vehicle. They do have primitive restrooms there, or you can hike up from the trail. So we're going to go check out the trail. I was going to do it from the bottom up, but I passed the overlook first, so we started up here. down a little bit. I'm not going to take them down too far, but it's pretty rocky ready on the ride over here. So I'm using these J.R. Brooks deflators and just kind of dial in the pressure that you're looking for. Like I said, I'm taking this down probably only to about 28 pounds, so just a little bit smoother ride. So just screw them on. And let them do their thing. Alright, so we're back at camp, and of course it's been a dusty ride, but just wanted to show you this little thing that I got here. It's a little mini air blower thing. I had looked at the ones that are kind of like a drill that take a regular 20-volt battery, but they were a little bit large for what I want to carry around on a regular basis. So I got this on Amazon, CCV. I forget the price, I think around $39 or something like that. It's rechargeable and kind of works out great for this application. Now, it's obviously not going to knock off all the dirt, but just get some of the loose stuff off. So we have a little bit of cleaner cooking area. It does come with some nozzle attachments that restrict the airflow a little bit more, which would probably give it a little bit more speed. But I didn't bring those along this time. This is the first time I'm using this, but I think it works out pretty good. You know, give it a shot. You can also use this to blow up air mattresses, and you can also put an attachment on the back here to deflate them. So again, just another kind of useful tool that doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Recharge it and hopefully make your life a little bit easier. I also like to use this to just blow off pine needles and leaves and stuff before packing up the awning and the tent. So expected to have some rain tonight, so I'm thinking maybe might be good for blowing off some of the loose water before we get packed up. But yeah, once again, we're at Clear Creek State Forest, and it is a beautiful autumn day. Hard to believe it's going to be raining in a couple hours. But yeah, this is a nice site. Just not really any views to speak of. Kind of rolling hills here. But next weekend I will be going to Ricketts Glen and doing some waterfall hikes. Really nice place to camp there. I'll be at the state park on the lake, and should be a nice time. So we ended up airing down to high 20s and made the ride over here a lot easier, a lot softer, definitely not as jarring, just kind of smooth things out a little bit. So we're going to air them back up and start to think about making some dinner. So here's what we're using to air up. I have the Napa twin cylinder compressor. Just kind of hooks up to the battery. I could possibly take those off and hardwire it either directly or through the aux beam switch panel and control it from inside the truck. Just ran out of switches on there because I only have this 6-bay switch panel. Should have gone with the 8, but regardless, that's a project for another day. So, I mean, this is a nice air compressor. Has a quick disconnect here. Pretty much hose in order to get around all the way, so I won't blow your ears out. So I'm going to fill these up and be back. Alright, we got a little bit too much air in there, so this does have a relief valve in the back here. I also got this one here for when I am depressurizing the tires. I can use this to check, and just resets it right here on the side, so it works pretty good. So just to give you an idea of how well this air compressor does work, right now we are at 25 psi. This is the rear tire. I can confirm that the hose is long enough to go all the way around the front here. Just connect it up to the battery. And what we're going to do is we're going to power this on. And then we'll have a swig of beer, come back, power it off, and see where we're at. Dewey beer. Let's see where we're at. We are at 35 psi. Give it one more shot. Gonna take it to about 40. Another swig. And we are just about there. It's about 38. So if you're interested, this is the Napa heavy-duty 12-volt air compressor. It comes with the hose with a quick connect, disconnect. Like I said, it's not the smallest one out there, obviously, but it does a really quick job of airing up. It is a little bit heavy. I'd say probably about 20 pounds, maybe 22 pounds. But I keep that back here in my slide out, along with some tools, propane lines, hammock, tie downs, sleeping bag, fire starters, wet wipes, my electrical stuff there. So yeah, I would say thumbs up to this. It comes with this little carrying bag as well. So yeah, pretty pleased with it. Alright, just wanted to share dinner with you guys. We have some sweet potatoes, corn, broccoli, cauliflower, sweet peppers, salt, pepper, garlic powder, sauteed in a pan with a little bit of soy ginger. Over here we have chicken thighs in the cast iron, and these are done with a combination of coffee liqueur and espresso, or cowboy espresso chili rub. So I think this is going to be pretty darn amazing. Dinner is cooking, and the vegetables are matching the color of our environment. Pretty nice. The clouds are starting to move in. So we woke up to really bad storms. Actually, we didn't wake up because I didn't sleep much last night. The rain was relentless, and just had a little bit of hail, lots of thunder and lightning. It just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for this area with possible wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. I could take down trees. I'm in the clearing here, so I hope I'm safe. Just kind of debating on what to do here. I might have to pull this awning down a little bit. I don't like the way this is puddling up, and so the tent kept me pretty dry. Had some condensation on the inside, but yeah, I'm gonna loosen up this awning here. So I've quickly just tore down the canopy. I don't want to put it away just yet. I'm hoping things might stop raining and I can get it dried off a little bit, but just secured it up here with a bungee to hopefully prevent anything from blowing if this wind comes through. And I've removed my duffel bag backpack from the tent, just in case I have to quickly pull that down. It's another nice feature of the Intrepid. I'm also going to have to try and get that dried off a little bit as well. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting things out right now. We did have some hail that came through, hoping it didn't damage the truck at all. So I think what I'm going to do is just hang out here inside the truck for a little bit and see what happens. Alright, I survived the storm. Managed to heat up some leftovers and get some coffee. And we are headed for the other side of the state, where it's a little bit warmer and sunny, so I can get this opened back up and hopefully dried out.